We have new information tonight about the murder of an Anderson County father found dead early this morning by his teenage son. 2 people have now been arrested.
Anderson County deputies walked Oscar Ernest Lance and his brother Jacob into the sheriff's office for questioning in the murder of this 53-year-old father.
I ain't got time sitting here listening to a whole bunch of bullshit and lies. You charged with murder, son.
How many years is it?
Life.
This video contains the interview of a man who helped his brother commit murder and arson. Brooks Cantlay often used Jacob and Oscar Lance to buy his pot, even though there was bad blood between their family. In 2015, he felt like he had been shorted on a deal and complained to his father, Todd, that the brothers had taken advantage of him. This angered Todd, who was intoxicated at the time, and he confronted the Lances by hurling accusations and threats. Neither was willing to let his behavior slide, and that night, they went to the Cantlay home to have it out. Brooks was in his room asleep, but the brothers beat Todd to death with a bed, using a knife to cut his throat. Afterward, they robbed the house of electronics and guitars before trying to set the place on fire. They had made their escape, but Brooks managed to wake up before the fire grew too large and was able to put it out. It wasn't long before the police tracked down and arrested Jacob and Oscar.
Well, while we're here today, you know what you've done and haven't done. And first of all, let me tell you, we know things, okay? You know what all's happened today. We're not dumb, okay? We expect honesty, okay? You being truthful about everything, believe it or not, truth hurts, but it also helps you, okay? We're not here to bombard you with a bunch of shit and just be assholes to you, okay? You understand me?
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm waiting on you to tell me to fill me in on what you know that I'm supposedly done.
So right now I got you charged with murder and burglary.
How?
Well, that's what we're talking about.
Where's the evidence?
You got evidence all over the place.
Where?
Lance demands to know what evidence they have against him, but the detective isn't going to lay all the cards on the table this early. One of the biggest pieces of evidence is all of the stolen items from the Cantlay home were found in the Lance's possession.
Just know that I got it.
I need proof.
Why do I have to prove to you what I got?
Because
that's where court comes in.
Because if you don't have real evidence, then I shouldn't be locked up.
If I don't have real evidence, you wouldn't be sitting right here. You agree? If I wouldn't have probable cause to say you did what I say you did, you wouldn't be sitting here right now. Right?
Well, I ain't done nothing.
I wouldn't have stolen guitars at your girlfriend's house. I wouldn't have stolen guitars in your car.
I got them from somebody.
Who'd you get them from?
Huh?
Who'd you get them from?
One of my buddies.
Who?
I ain't saying no names.
I guess you won't. I guess it's on you then, isn't it?
How?
You got it.
So? It don't mean I killed somebody. It don't mean I ran up in somebody's house.
I say it does.
You say it does?
Do you realize we've talked to a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
This isn't the first one of these we've ever had.
Yeah.
Okay? People talk. People lead us in directions to go. We've gone in those directions. What they've told us has been fruitful. It's not hearsay when it's been fruitful.
If it was hearsay, you wouldn't be sitting here, though. We'd be on, hey, you mind talking to us for a minute? On the street corner somewhere?
But it's not that
you're
way.
here. It's done. It's over. All you can do is learn from the past and let's get through it.
What past?
Last night.
What about last night?
Where were you last night?
With my kid and my girlfriend.
All night.
Huh?
What time do you leave?
What time did I leave to take my brother home?
What time do You were there all night last night, right?
Yeah.
What time did you take your brother home? You brought that up.
He went bowling with his girlfriend around 8. We hooked back up around 9. He came to my girlfriend's house around 12. And then him and his girlfriend wanted to see my kid. So I let him see my kid. And then his girlfriend left. And I took him home around 3. I came back. I was there at 4.
Lance tells the detective a story that is made up of a string of lies. It's weak and poorly thought out. The detective will be able to easily break it down.
And then my girlfriend told me that she was going to go visit with her bebop. So I went to my mom's.
And you've been at your mom's ever since? The gold car's been at your mom's ever since? You drove the gold car to your mom?
Yeah.
About what time was that?
Sometime this morning.
Roughly. What time did you think it was?
I don't know, my phone's been there.
It was daylight.
Yeah, it was daylight.
It was daylight.
See, I got alibis.
Not really.
You don't.
How long?
Because I've been sitting at the house at your mom's.
Since daylight.
Wasn't there.
That's my mom. I've been there.
No, you haven't.
Just because of
How do you think we know when you came home earlier? Like maybe 30 minutes ago? We ain't stupid, dog.
No, you ain't stupid.
Then why are you sitting here trying to play me for a fool?
I'm trying to play you for a fool.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Sit there and lie and say you've been home since daylight this morning. You ain't done it.
You're insulting.
You ain't been at your girlfriend's house last night. You left your girlfriend's house late last night. Before midnight.
Before me?
Before me.
Ass. You can't ask my girlfriend that.
I have.
Whatever her feelings for Lance, his girlfriend isn't willing to lie to the police for him. I recently released another shocking case on my Patreon. This video shows the interview of a man who, after being involved in the murder of a man and his wife, later ended up shooting a 12-year-old boy in the head. You can watch it right now at patreon.com/strangerstoriesplus.
Yeah? What you did?
You left before midnight.
Yeah, right.
But you just don't get it, do you?
No.
Then why'd you leave your girlfriend's house when you carried the damn guitars by there earlier?
What guitars?
What guitars? The 2 guitars you dropped off at her house.
What about them?
What about them?
Those are the ones I was given to me.
By who?
By a buddy.
What's your buddy's name? We all got lots of buddies.
Somebody in Edgewood, in Pendleton. Somebody.
It's gonna give you shit.
I
know about your dope and Brian. I know about your stuff, weed, all that kind of bullshit.
I was selling weed.
No, you don't sell no weed. You didn't go pick your mama up not long ago, or what was it, last night to go buy some weed?
Who?
You.
Who did I pick up about?
Your mama.
My mama?
Yes.
No.
That wasn't you. There's 2 Jacob Lances in this world. Been riding around in a gold Buick.
You got me on video serving up my mama some weed?
I got you on video at the Hardee's.
Which Hardee's?
The one you went to.
This morning?
This morning. When you said you were at the girlfriend's house.
Yeah. I was going by to get me and my girlfriend some breakfast.
But you said you was there all night. So why don't you just quit telling the damn lies and let's talk about what really happened.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So what happened? Where'd you go last night when you left the girlfriend's house?
I went to my brother's. We drank some beer.
And then what?
Popped the cape in.
Huh?
Popped the cape in.
Popped the cape in. What the hell does that mean?
Come on.
And then what?
Then we went up there to QT and got some mushies.
What QT?
The one wraps on my head.
What time was that?
I don't know. I was drinking.
And then what happened?
Then we went down to my brother's.
And?
Chill.
And?
Drank more.
Where else you go? Where else did you go?
Came back. Got my brother off. You said, like you said, you seen me at Hardee's. Went to Hardee's. Went to take the food to my girlfriend. Girlfriend said that the cops are all over me. I ain't need to come home. And I said, well, I ain't worried about it. I said they can come to my house and I'll talk to them then. And that's when I pulled up at my house. And y'all busted in my mom's door. What? I was there for what, 10 minutes? Y'all was watching me. That's what happened.
Yeah, there's a lot you leaving out.
I'm not even there.
You're leaving a lot out. Trip to Ivo, I mean, all kinds of places.
Well, shit, when you partying with your brother, you gonna go a lot of places.
Well, let's talk about the trip to Ivo then. What'd you go to Ivo for?
Drink with my brother.
Where?
Flat Rock Road.
Whereabouts on Flat Rock? Somebody's house?
Mm-hmm.
There's no bars I'm aware of on Flat Rock.
Mm-hmm.
Whose house did you go to?
My brother's.
Your brother has a house on Flat Rock?
Yeah. Well, it's Middleton.
On Middleton Road? What's his house number?
I don't know the house number. Just a big ass farmhouse. Brick house.
Is this the same brother that lives on Silo?
Yeah.
You have another brother.
It's my little brother.
What's his name?
Justin Lance.
Where's he at now?
Crescent High School.
Crescent
High School.
See what you like that?
Mm-hmm. I told you we went down there and drank.
What else did y'all do?
He had to go to sleep. So he could wake up and go to school. So I took Ernie home.
And Ernie's your other brother.
Mm-hmm.
So there's Jacob, Justin, and Ernie. Are the three Lance boys?
Three Lance.
Are there any more?
I guess so, brother.
Was he with you last night?
Mm-hmm.
Well, what time there did you get the BMW?
The BMW.
That didn't burn.
What BMW?
The one you took from Todd's house?
I ain't taking no BMW. I got a gold Buick. Why do I need a BMW?
No. Did you tell me? Probably because it's nicer than that Buick. I don't know.
Well, I'd be
You like BMWs better?
I'd be whipping the BMW if I would have took it.
Not when you know we owned it. That's why you all took it under and burned it, or tried to burn it. Right?
I ain't burning it.
Right.
I ain't burning it. I ain't driving.
Who did?
No.
You know, I don't care if you tell us what happened or not. I can prove what all happened last night without you telling me. Okay? I ain't got time sitting here listening to a whole bunch of bullshit and lies.
This is a courtesy to you.
Now, if you want to help yourself to avoid the death penalty, so be it.
A death penalty.
Death penalty. You charged with murder, son.
How many years is that?
Life.
Life. Death penalty, all kinds of, yeah, I just, murder. You know what murder is?
We'll put that out there. We're talking about the rest of your
Burglary first. That's death penalty stuff. If you want to save yourself from it, I'm here to give you that chance. But I don't care if you talk or not. But I ain't got time to listen to a bunch of damn lies.
Well, I ain't have nothing to do with this shit, though.
Huh?
I didn't have nothing to do with this shit.
Who?
Me.
You did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, well, help me prove that. My job is to prove you did do it or didn't do it. If you didn't do it, help me prove that. Give me some shit I can work with to go corroborate your statement to get you out of here if you didn't. The problem is, you ain't got nothing. We've had a whole floor of detectives that has done nothing but work you all day long.
So I'm most wanted in Anderson County right now.
Not anymore. You're in custody.
You sitting right here. We had a team of people that know that have done nothing but work Jacob Lance since 2, 3 o'clock this morning.
Why is it all on me?
It's not all on you, but we're here to talk about you. There's other people going to jail.
I was a driver. I wasn't no accessory to anything.
What?
I was a driver. I wasn't an accessory to anything.
You was a driver. What did you drive and do?
Like I said, I was a driver.
The driver for what?
My gold Buick.
And what did your gold Buick do, and what did the people in the gold Buick do with you? Or do that wherever you drove them to?
And he already got another statement. Did you get my brother Ernie's statement? Add it up.
I'm here to talk about you.
That's right. We'll talk about Ernie later, but we're here for you.
If you can't be man enough to say what you did or didn't do, we ain't talk about nobody else. You can take the coward out right all you want to, but
I'm not trying to take the coward away. I'm trying to see my little girl. I don't want to be in jail.
not sitting in here, you ain't.
How the hell do I get out of here?
Tell the truth. Tell what happened. Like I said, if you didn't do it, I'm on your side. I have to prove you didn't do it. Either way, whether you did or didn't. Right? You believe that? Right now, I got a whole bunch of shit that says you was involved. You the one that did it. You was all up in it.
So what do I get if I tell you anything?
Like a deal kind of thing. I can't make any promises.
Well, I need promises because I need to see my little girl.
Well, here's the deal.
I have a premature family.
How would you feel about me if I sat here and said, yes, I can get this, this, and this for you, and that doesn't happen? I'm going to look like an asshole, right? Well, I can't promise anything. What I can do is when you cooperate, if you are truthful and all that kind of stuff, the prosecutor, who is the lawyer that prosecutes the case, they have ultimate say in what happens as far as, what kind of time they're looking at, what kind of plea deals they want to work, and all that kind of good stuff. But when people are truthful and honest and want to try to help themselves, I take that. I go, listen, here's what he said. He's doing this, this, and this. He fucked up. Can we help him? They are more up to helping if we go that route. Okay? That's why I don't want to promise that I can do this, this, and this when I don't have any say in that as far as what the final outcome is. I have a word in it. I can try to help sway favor in your way, but I can't make promises. I don't think that would be right for me to sit here and lie to you and say I can't.
If I tell you everything, how much longer am I going to be in here?
I mean, how much longer? You have to see a judge and get a bond and all that kind of good stuff. And
So I'm going to be here for days?
I don't know.
Lance does not grasp the seriousness of his position. He has been charged with murder, so his goal of walking out of jail is unrealistic.
That's between you and the bond judge.
I ain't even made the county yet. I thought this is just an interrogation room.
It is. It's an interview room.
Okay, you can hold me for 48 hours, right?
I'm not going to hold you for 48 hours. Either we're going to talk
You can
about
hold me up to 48 hours.
I'm sure I could, but I have no desire to do that. But here's what's going to happen. We're either going to talk about this or we ain't, and you're going down to the jail.
And if I talk about it, I get to go home?
No. You have to go to jail. You have to go see a bond judge. I can't let you walk out of here. If I did that, I'd be violating your rights. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not losing my job over you or anybody else. I think it would be fruitful for you to, state your involvement and try to help yourself.
I'm just trying to catch a deal.
Huh?
I'm just trying to catch a deal.
I understand that. I'm not above catching a deal. But I can't promise you that you're going to get this, this, and this when I can't promise that.
Don't have that power.
But we can sway the vote in your favor.
Yeah. Is there any way I can make a phone call?
Not here. Can't allow that here.
Down there?
Who you want to call?
My homeboy to get his lawyer.
You can do all that in jail. You know you won't tell us. You won't get it off your chest. It's weighing on you. I can see it. Right?
Yeah, but I ain't gonna snitch.
It ain't about snitching. It's about helping you.
It's about, that's my brother's life I'm risking.
I'm not going to damn tell a soul what you said. I ain't told you what other people said. Yeah. Why would I talk about you to him? I treat everybody the same.
At this point, you need to think about you and that child.
So yeah, I sell weed. Brooks, you know Brooks?
Mm-hmm.
He's a regular customer for me. He got all in his feelings and butthurt about he was buying some like 2 grams worth of light off of me. I gave it to him. He handed me the money, and then he said that I ripped him off, and his dad is damn drunk, and he's threatened to shoot up my mom's house once, rape my mom. He's threatened to rape my mom, call my mom a drunk ass whore. He said he was gonna come put his boot up her drunk ass and all this shit. And about 2 weeks ago, he called and he just kept saying, "I'm gonna get county on you. My uncle's a cop and all this shit, and he's gonna kill me." And he was just making threats and threats and threats. He's drunk as hell, all over some weed, man. And I felt like my mom's life was in danger. So last night, I was hanging out with Ernie. We drank a couple beers, took a couple condoms. Went to Brooks' house.
Who?
Brooks' house.
Yep.
Ernie wanted to go. So I was just driving in there. We get in. We're stalking the house. We don't see nobody. Brooks is asleep upstairs. Go around, close the window. Brooks' dad. Just sitting there. He's drunk as hell. And my brother, he was like, "Man, I need some money. I'm down on child support. I need money." And
Now what Ernie?
Huh?
Now what Ernie?
Yeah, because he's got a bunch of child support he owes. That's what he usually gets locked up for. And he's like, I need some money. So we go in. He ain't even here. Just come in.
How'd you get in the house?
Huh?
How'd you get in?
left side door.
Was it locked?
It was open. But it has a bell. It goes ding, ding, ding. You never hear it. See, it was so drunk. So we're walking through there, and I'm just standing there. And Bernie's like, oh man, I want this TV, I want this gun, I want all this shit. So he just starts loading up shit and loading up shit.
Y'all were whispering back and forth.
Brooks was in his bedroom asleep, and aside from one noise that woke him briefly, he did not hear the murder of his father or the house being ransacked.
You and Ernie?
I was the driver. He wanted to take care of Brooks' dad because he's been threatening our mom.
No, you said you and him was in the house and Ernie was telling you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I was in the house. I've seen it. I've seen everything. We walk in and he just starts packing shit up. Finally, we get it packed.
All while he's drunk on the couch?
Yeah, he ain't in here. And put it in the car. He says, all right, I want you to handle this. And we walk in the room, open the door. And Brooks' dad looks at me. First thing he does is grab his pistol. And my brother said, what the fuck are you gonna do to my mom? Just started beating the shit out of him with a bat.
Where'd the bat come from? Where'd the bat come from? Where did the bat come from?
It was my papa's bat.
So did y'all take it with you, or was it already in the house?
We took it with him.
You took it with you.
Okay. So you just started beating him with the bat?
Yeah. And then, like, he dropped the gun or whatever. And Brooks' dad's just like laying on the table like this.
Yeah.
And then like he's just like choking on his own blood. And he says, get out. And I said, okay. And he took his knife, stabbed him one time right here, and slit his throat. And he also told me he'd set him on fire.
Where were you at when you did that?
In the car. Because he told me to get out.
Did you see the fire?
No.
You look at it?
No, but I drove back a couple hours later and I saw blue lights was out there.
So you drove by?
Yeah, to check on it.
Why did you drive by? Why did you drive by?
Because we didn't want Brooks to like catch on fire and burn alive.
Why did you put him on fire? But you didn't think the whole house was gonna catch on fire?
I didn't even set nothing on fire. I didn't kill nobody. I just told you the story. I was the driver.
Okay. So what all did you load up in the car? I know you had guitars. How many of those?
4 electric, 1 acoustic.
5 total? So you had 5 guitars. What else?
Xbox 360. Plasma screen TV.
What else?
Surround sound.
Huh?
A surround sound. Speaker. 22 bolt action rifle.
What about the gun that he had?
Yeah.
You said that
Brooks.
Todd had a gun.
Yeah, he's
Brooks did it, yeah.
Yeah, he's reaching for it under the couch. That's where he keeps it.
Where's it at?
I didn't take it.
Did Ernie?
You said you saw it hit the floor.
Huh?
You said he had a gun.
You said he had a gun, then you said the gun fell on the floor.
Oh, I didn't mean he had the gun. I said he was reaching for it under the couch. That's where he keeps it.
So at no time did you ever see him present a gun to y'all?
No, he's out here.
He was just he was reaching for it, but he never actually showed it to you.
Okay, and so all this was loaded up. Ernie set him on fire. Y'all left. Was anything else y'all take? So Ernie set him on fire and y'all left. Where'd y'all go from there?
Ernie said, hold on, I got the keys to this motherfucker's car. Mm-hmm. He said, come on, drive it. I said, why the fuck are you gonna drive it? And then he said, to make the cops think it was a robbery and lead them off. And then we dumped it. I followed him to the house. He dumped it. He tried to set it on fire. The bitch wasn't set on fire.
Do you remember where you dumped it now?
Yeah.
What road?
Yeah.
What road was it? Wednesday Road?
Y'all ain't found it yet?
Yeah, we got a car.
Yeah, we have it.
Like I said, he tried to burn it.
Like I said, I was just a driver.
How did he try to burn the car? What, I mean, I know what he did, but when you see it, who set it on fire or tried to?
He set it on fire.
How?
I don't know. I wasn't around. I was at art. Where y'all found the car? Were you there?
Mm-hmm.
You know that tall ass grass?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't walking through that shit. I had these shorts on. And I was standing in the road at my car. And he said, hold on, I found my lighter. And then he rolled up something or did something and just tried to set it on fire.
Okay. When y'all left Brooks' house, y'all went straight to Iva? Or wherever you burned the car? Or Whiskey?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all went straight there?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere else? Mm-hmm. And so, once you left there, where'd you go?
We went to the Stop and Move next to McDonald's on 28 to get my beer. And then
That's on the way to burn the car? Or afterwards?
After.
How'd you pay?
Huh?
How'd you pay?
Cash.
Where'd you get the cash?
I keep cash on me.
Do you remember how much it was?
How much what?
Did you spend in the store?
I didn't spend it. I'm not 21. I can't buy beer. Ernie yet.
Do you remember how much he spent?
No.
Who took the money out of Todd's wallet? Brooks' dad.
Ernie.
How much did he get?
Like $16 or something.
You see him do that? What were you doing all this time?
Standing there.
Where?
In the hallway, and then he told me to get out.
Lance downplays his involvement, incorrectly assuming that this will reduce the charges against him.
And then, I was just a driver. He said he wanted to come up with some money. He said, bro, I gotta take care of some shit. He was already fucked up. He was drunk. He's like, I want this motherfucker who thinks he's gonna touch my mom out. And he said, I want to make a come up because I don't want to go back to jail for child support. So I was just a driver.
Okay. Alright, so you got the beer after they're trying to burn up the car. And then where'd you go?
We got the beer. Went home to his house. Where you found him?
Huh?
Where'd you find him?
Ernie? Yeah, home.
Next to my house? Did you find all that shit? Did you find all that shit?
I didn't go in the house.
That's
I came here to tell you. Huh?
That's where everything's in?
It's all at Ernie's house. Other than the guitars in your car?
There's 2 in my car and there's 2 at my girlfriend's house.
And the other one's in his house. Yeah. Where's the TV?
In his room.
The TV's in his room. Where's the Xbox?
In his room.
The rifle?
In his room.
Okay.
Where's the bat?
I don't know. He chunked it somewhere the moment we dumped the car.
He chunked the bat. Where you dumped the car?
Somewhere around there.
Pretty positive.
So y'all just bullshit me already.
No, we have the car. I'm not.
Okay, we got the car.
I'm talking about the deal. I'm gonna help me out.
I don't have a problem telling the solicitor you were truthful and honest in your involvement. I told you that.
All I did was drive. I shouldn't be charged with murder.
Well, South Carolina has a hand on one hand of all law, which means if me and you go to rob a store, I drive, but you rob it, I get charged as well. Now, whether or not they drop it down to accessory, I don't know. That's on them.
Are these the clothes that you had on? Or did you change clothes?
Change clothes.
Where are the clothes that you had on?
Back in my car.
You in your car? What did Ernie have on?
Some camo pants.
I'm sorry.
Camo pants.
Camo pants.
Some hunting clothes.
Do you know where they are?
No. I left here.
Do you know if Ernie left his house after you dropped him off?
No. He didn't leave. I left.
You left.
He wanted me to pick him up, but y'all ran after me and I was trying to stay low. Because I didn't know what was going to happen.
What did you think was going to happen after all this? Somebody died.
If I wouldn't have made it, if I would have went home, now I wouldn't be here right now.
Well, eventually we'd have found you. I mean, like we said, we knew who you were. We knew what you were driving.
Even if I left the state.
We'd have found you. The Bolo lookouts and all that were out.
So, back to the bat. You said it's dumped somewhere near the car. What do you mean by that? You threw it in the weeds, you threw it on the road, threw it
Back in
where?
the ponds.
Huh?
Back in the ponds.
In the pond.
Ponds.
And any time that y'all go to the lake? By the Hardys?
Where's your phone at now?
My phone?
Your phone. Where's it at?
Somewhere on the road. I was driving on the highway and do it. Busted.
How long ago?
On the way to my mom's house.
What phone is it?
It's black.
Droid, iPhone,
Joy.
flip phone, smartphone.
Joy.
You know what road you were on when you tossed it out?
It ain't gonna work when you find me.
Oh, I'm sure it ain't, but I just need to know. What we're trying to do is also corroborating your story. It helps us to continue to make sure you're truthful.
In other words, if you say you dropped your phone over on this road, and we go find that phone, that's you being truthful. We go find this bat in the pines beside the car, or wherever the car was found at. You're being truthful. That makes sense? You know, everything you say, we want to go back and follow it up.
We trust, but we have to verify. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know what goes on when I'm from. But I do know where the bat is.
Lance believes that by telling the detectives where to find the evidence, he will be given some sort of special consideration. In truth, it changes nothing, aside from potentially giving police evidence that they didn't already have.
And the bat is near in the ponds.
I'll give you a bat.
I don't care if the phone works or not. I mean, if it's smashed, it's smashed. We can't get up off of it. But it's just one thing we have to go look for.
Why do you need my phone?
I'm just asking.
You took my girlfriend's phone too.
I did.
Why?
It's all standard procedure now with the way society is.
So y'all legally get to keep my girlfriend's phone.
Mm-hmm. She legally gave it to me. I didn't take it. I asked. She gave it to me. She didn't have to give me her phone. Now when I go back with a search warrant, then she has to give me the phone. But I asked. She gave it to me.
So you're not going to give it back to her?
I didn't say that. You said you asked if I took her phone. I didn't say I'm going to give it back. I don't know. I'm going to keep it for a while. I'll do that.
She needs her phone.
Well,
because I want to talk to my kid if you're going to plan on locking me up after I just helped you out.
like I told you, you're going to jail. You have to go to jail.
Somebody died.
You're already arrested.
I didn't kill him.
But you was there. You could have stopped it.
Oh, gosh.
Let me ask a question. At any time you call 911?
Why would I have this on my brother? Would you call 911 on your brother?
If he killed
To
somebody?
avoid a murder charge? Probably. Yes. I ain't going to jail for nobody else. Not for some bullshit like that or some weed. No. I understand family's family. But if he decides he wants to kill somebody else and bring me in on it, I ain't got call him.
Y'all let me hit the shit.
He brought you in on it, did he not? If it happened the way you say.
He took you with him, right?
I was just a driver, like I said.
But you drove in there.
You were in there, witnessed him beat the guy with the bat, right?
You could have left, called 911. Hey, my fucking brother's in here killing somebody.
Either way, I was there. I'm going to go to jail.
But how you act and act afterwards is what helps decide where that goes.
Did you say earlier that the guy had a son?
Who had a son?
Brooks had a son? Somebody was upstairs asleep.
That's Todd's son.
Todd's son. Is Todd not Brooks?
No, Brooks was Dollar's son.
Brooks was Todd's son.
Yeah.
Okay. So Brooks was the one upstairs asleep. At any time did he come down? Anytime did y'all go up to see what was up with him? You said you were standing at the hallway. Is that in case he came down?
The what?
You said when you were inside the house, you were kind of standing in the hallway?
Yeah.
Is that in case Brooks came downstairs, or?
No, he told me to get out because he's about to kill Todd.
At any time were y'all afraid Brooks was going to come downstairs and see what was going on? I mean, what were you thinking? Just trying to get a mindset.
I don't know what I was saying.
But why don't you want us to tell him to hold it? You think we're going to go through and get all your dope dealing contacts or something? Or?
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I care about that dead man. What I care about. That's what we are. We're homicide detectives. Give a shit about damn dope. I understand it for the cause or whatever, but I don't care. Care nothing about it.
Well, I got the biggest drug dealer around here in my phone. And if you find him in my phone, he knows it was me, and he's gonna kill me. So I'm not giving him my phone.
I don't care nothing about dope.
Chances are they probably are the biggest drug dealer around here is anyway.
Now that he has realized he won't be leaving the jail, Lance begins to shut down and become more reticent.
Fill the whole special squad, and that's all they do.
Got narcotics. That's what they do. They work up cases. They probably already know. And you ain't gonna tell them nothing.
Well, he is.
I don't care. I haven't even asked you who it is. I don't care.
Oh, okay. I'm not always going to tell you.
Well, that's good. I'm glad we agree on something.
But I'm trying to get up.
Did y'all take anything else with you?
No.
I mean, you took the bat. Did you take anything else?
What about that crossbow in Ernie's house? Where'd that come from?
That was Ernie. He bought it.
So, how does, I understand you sell weed. That's how you get money. How does Ernie get money?
He works at HVAC.
HVAC.
He's in there. Used to be Moorhead. He used to work for Moorhead. Now he does his own. He works for himself.
Now, somebody told me something about that he may be good for breaking into some houses and stealing stuff like that. Is that about right? That wouldn't be the case. I'm not going into that with you, but I just wonder if that's true what I hear. That's all.
I don't know if he does or not. I don't live there anymore. I try to say it to myself, and I'll try to be around my kid as much as I can.
That kid ain't very old.
I don't care. She's premature.
I understand that. But have you been in trouble before?
I haven't been in trouble.
You ever been in trouble?
I got a clean record.
You didn't get in trouble in high school, nothing like that, as a kid?
I got in a fight. I got an assault charge.
You caught someone weed being a clean record? I mean, just because you ain't got caught, that doesn't mean you're an outstanding person. I mean, is that on the right way to raise a kid?
I've been looking for a job, but it's buying their formula right now.
Well,
And I was about to start Tri-County in second semester because I want to be a DNR, but shit, guess I'm facing life, right?
Let's get back to your story part where you went down Flat Rock. Do you really have a brother that goes Crescent?
Yeah.
Was he really with you?
Yeah.
He didn't have anything to do with this?
Yeah.
Does he live with another family member or something?
It was his mom, which is my ex-stepmom married my ex-brother-in-law.
Okay.
And he lives with her.
His name really Justin?
Mm-hmm.
When's the last time you saw him?
His girlfriend's dad is like the damn captain of the squad up here. Damn Bobby.
Bobby.
Bobby what?
I don't know his last name, but her last name is Fletcher.
I don't know
So
Bobby.
we have any Bobbies here.
Yeah, I don't know Bobby. You know, honestly. Definitely we have many captains, but I don't know that isn't that her name Bobby.
That's his name.
How far down in the pine trees you got back? I mean, when you burned the car, when you dumped the car, how far off?
Right in the bell. car, so I wouldn't know.
You was there.
It was dark. I couldn't see it.
So how do you know it was in the tree?
Huh?
How do you know he put the fat in the tree?
Because he didn't have it when he got back in the car.
But you just know it's somewhere up there.
So I'm still facing life.
You're charged with murder and burglary first right now.
Even with the help I just gave you.
Yeah, that's done. That's why you're sitting here. Okay? You're charged with that. Just like I said.
So
If me and him goes and robs somebody.
Okay, even though I could have just sat here and not said shit and still been in the same situation.
The detective tries to assure Lance that his confession has helped, but Lance only cares about immediate benefits. Lance also did not work out a deal before implicating his brother, so what little leverage he had is gone.
No, because you're owning up for what you did. You're sitting there trying to be truthful. That's going to go somewhere.
Here's what I think you're looking at. You're just looking at here and now. Okay? What he's trying to tell you is what you've done comes in the later. Here and now, it is what it is. You're charged with murder. You're charged with burglary first degree. Both of those carry up to life. Murder charge, up to death. Okay?
Burglary
There's nothing
by itself is 15 to life.
Right. There's nothing you can do on the front side. But by you being honest and truthful, they'll ask him. The judge will say, did he cooperate with you? And he'll say yes. So all that comes in on the backside. Right now you're at it is what it is.
There's no other way around it. You're going to jail. You're going to go see the judge. You're going to need a bond. Wherever the judge bonds you at down there. That's going to happen. And I have no say in what kind of bond you get. And to be honest with you, I don't know that you're going to get a bond. They don't have a habit of letting people out on the street that committed burglary first and murder. Okay, the murder thing, whatever. You witnessed it. You witnessed it. You was there, right? But regardless, you went in that house and stole some shit. It wasn't yours.
I ain't holding on it.
It's in your fucking car.
I was holding it for him. What the fuck am I gonna do with it now? Do you see me playing guitar? I mean, honestly.
I don't know.
That's holding it, though.
You went in that house. You can't tell me you didn't help load up some stuff.
I did.
That's burglary. You went in the house and committed the crime of larceny. That's burglary first. 15 to life right there.
Did y'all shoot this guy?
What?
Did y'all shoot this guy?
Shoot you.
Todd.
If we would have shot him, Brooks would have came downstairs, right?
What was used to set him on fire?
Was he really set on fire? That's what he already told me. I didn't see it. He was set on fire? Was the house set on fire?
It set him on fire.
How bad? What did he look like? Show me a picture.
It is disturbing that Lance would want to see such pictures, and the request shows a cold lack of remorse.
I didn't take no pictures.
Why would you want to see a picture of that?
I was just kidding. That was a joke. But anyway, what were we talking about again?
What did he use to set him on fire?
I don't know if he told me to leave the room. I told you that 3 times.
Okay.
I'm not trying to be a smart ass, but...
At any time did you hit him? Not just one sucker punch or this is for mom.
This is for mom.
Well, I mean, you're saying that, hey, you guys did this because
if I would have hit him,
y'all are upset with him because you said stuff about your mom.
If I would have hit him, you would have found his DNA on my ring. So, no. I didn't touch him because I don't want him to know his DNA on me. So, I didn't murder him.
Well, speaking of DNA, they're going to want that from you.
What?
The DNA sample.
Blood?
It's called a buccal swab. They take a big Q-tip and you'll swab your mouth. I mean, we'll hand you a big Q-tip. You just swab your mouth, put it in blood. That's it.
So what?
For DNA. Cause I'm sure you've watched TV on how everything goes to DNA now. So we gotta send everything we got to fucking DNA and get it compared to you and who else was there and Todd and all that shit. So that's something else we're gonna ask you to give us, but later on. Would you have a problem with that?
What?
Give us a DNA sample.
When?
Later on, a couple hours. Later on this evening, I don't know.
I don't care. Can I get a phone call?
They'll give you the phone call when you get booked in.
Yeah, they'll let you use phone in there a little bit.
Because you got to set up your call list.
Yeah, that's a whole nother process.
Yeah,
Can I get home cell?
I don't know.
I don't know how that works. We don't run the jail. That's a different part of the office. I do know you will have to set up your phone.
You never been to jail?
How old are you?
19.
Kind of shitty being 19 years old. First time you go to jail is on the murder and the burglary first charge. What you think? That's a real deal. Gonna be going to the violent side. They keep all the violent people together. Just what it is.
Is there anything about the night that we've left out? Anything else you need to tell us?
I hate it, dude, but like we said earlier, going in and commit a burglary is one thing, but when he starts trying to kill somebody, you had every opportunity to leave the house, offer help, lead him, all kinds of shit. So you can't tell me you didn't have any interest in it. You had interest in it. Right? You wanted to see him get hit for what he's been saying about your mom and the family. I believe that. Or you would have left. Just like you asking about a picture of him being burned. That interests you. Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, say I'm wrong.
I don't know. Everything I just told you is all bullshit.
Huh?
Everything, that's all lies.
What's a lie? All this?
Yeah.
What you just said about him hitting him and all?
No, I just made a bunch of bullshit to throw you off.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
So what's the truth?
What's the truth then?
I'm done answering questions. Take me back downstairs.
Okay. That's why you want to do it?
Jacob Lance pleaded guilty to manslaughter, arson, and burglary. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like the video. And if you want to support the channel even more, there's a Patreon link in the description below. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.